mangrove lagoon forest. But first, they will need to find clues that will lead them there. Clan after clan, they walked, ran, rode on tricycles, and any other means of transportation. Smart sound. But will they get there before nightfall? It is a race against time. One by one, they made their way to the point of meat in the jungle. Each group by its color. Not even tiredness or exhaustion could stop them. Till all our 18 warriors were assembled. Our contestants look like they have just seen a ghost when they meet our anchor and taskmaster.
Taskmaster, are this the best you could find from the land?
Yes, as decreed by the Council of Elders.
Have they been refined?
A true craftsman is always prepared.
Welcome to the jungle.
Thank you, Mark.
Today, you stand on a path to take your place in the folklore of time. Over 20,000 people began this journey with you. Look around you. Only 18 of you have been deemed worthy to go on this quest. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
Welcome to Gulder Ultimate Search.
Thank you, Mark. I can't hear you.
Thank you, Mark.
This is the age of craftsmanship. Introduce yourselves, starting with you.
Mfon Michael Essen. Obu Oreva Goswill.
Okibe Chidima Veronica. Estima Francis Edem.
Okoye Tobechku. Johnson Adedamola Adewale.
Jennifer Okore Goodness.
Umoren Iniabasi. Agbunile Usasore Jr. Emmanuel Ifeanyi Nebe. Olayinka Gabriel Omoya. Emiola Michael Tosin. Odudu Ime Otu. Solomon Ilia Yankari. Gerald Ogenemega Odeka.
Bello Omoka Ferrachel.
Opeyemi Samuel Ishmael. Damilola Okweoluwa Odedino.
I hear we have some wild cards. Raise your hands to identify yourselves. Congratulations to have finally made it this far.
Thank you, Mark.
The viewers have put their votes of confidence in both of you. I hope you prove them right.
Yes, Mark.
My name is Toke Makinwa. I'm your captain, your host, and that little voice in your head that reminds you that only the fittest will survive this quest. To my left is your taskmaster, Kuniremi. Now we both will guide you through this quest. You would not only need your strength, your wit, and your skills, but everything you know, and everything you think you know. Need I remind you that many will fall along the way till we find the bravest man or woman who will be the next Gulder Ultimate Warrior. That person will have their names urged in the secret chambers of heroes and go home with a life-changing prize of 50 million naira. Are you ready?
Yes, Mark.
Are you ready?
Yes, Mark.
I can't hear you.
Yes, Mark.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Mark.
The three mats in front of you signifies the three clans that you have been divided into. Taskmaster, I think it's only fair that we name their clans.
Very well.
Would you do the honors?
We have three names for the clans. That is Earring, Iroko, and Amo.
Very quickly now, would you all decide what clan you would like to belong to?
Amo. Iroko.
One at a time.
Amo. Iroko.
That was quick. Now that you've selected your clans, let me remind you that the jungle is your home. This is your home for as long as this quest lasts. The only key thing that you need in this jungle is to survive. Now, we've provided some food for you, and in only 10 seconds by my clock, you get to pick what you need for your groups. Taskmaster?
I would like to plead that they have 20 seconds. Please. Please.
A good day for your taskmaster as he's decided to extend some grace to you. 20 seconds it is then.
Now, on my command, you will step forward and pick one item at a time. Place it on your mat. You have 20 seconds. When I say stop, you stop. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Go.
The instructions were clear.
One item.
Pick
That's your
one
food.
item
That's your food.
at a time.
That's your food.
But the scramble for food,
Stop.
even in the jungle,
Stop.
is
Stop.
never easy.
Practice your
Survival,
lines.
especially in the jungle, is never easy.
If there's anything that I will not condone in this search, and I'm sure she would support that, is when you rush. You just wasted food. There is a punishment for that.
No unruly behavior will be tolerated in this camp. Did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Your taskmaster is greatly upset with you for spilling some food. There are children in Africa who are scrambling to get the food that you just spilled. Now, as the course of this quest goes on, we shall both decide on a befitting punishment for you. Now, look around you. This is the last semblance of civilization you know. All the fancy caps you have on, the necklaces, the wristwatches, it all ends here.
If they were ever in doubt, now it's time to face reality. All their fancy items have no place in the jungle.
To your right, we have provided some survival kits. These kits are filled with basic things that you need to survive the jungle. Your taskmaster will let you know how you can proceed to pick up your bags. Now, need I also remind you, every bag you see there has your name written on them. So you know what bags belongs to you. Taskmaster?
All right, let's go. Take off your belongings. Take off everything.
They strip themselves of all fancy jewelry and items not needed in the jungle.
Yes, you have everything set in your bags. Now, if I were you, if I'm wearing a face cap, I'll put my belongings in the face cap. If I'm taking off my jacket, I'll put my belongings in my jacket. And if it's my shoes and I have jewelry, I'll put them in the shoe to be safe.
To keep your minds at rest, all your personal belongings will be thoroughly looked after, so you have nothing to worry about.
Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Now, each clan, you will carry your food stuff. Form a straight line to your right, and you will find your survival kit, your bags. Now, whatever you cannot carry, you leave behind. I have not said you should go. We're going to have a big problem in this jungle, and that is when you don't listen. You listen.
Listening is easy if you do actually listen. Hope our 18 warriors learn that soon enough.
Discipline is something that we hold to a very high standard.
Until you hear go, you do not move.
It's time that they get their kits and prepare for life in
Go.
the jungle. They can only take what they can carry. They will need to figure this out.
Whatever you cannot carry, you leave behind, like I said.
But that it's time to move on.
Showing up in style inspires great confidence.
Our anchor and taskmaster brood on this issue of listening. It might just be some Achilles heel eventually. They search for their bags, trying to identify who has what. Some sort of confusion as this goes on. Osas can't seem to find his. Looks like Yankari has found Omoya's own. Omoya eventually takes it from Yankari.
This is 42 now. This is that means at the back it is. So this is contact. I've never said. Check it. It is 5.
But wait a minute. There is some sort of confusion with Omoya. He can't find a leg of his pair of sandals. Maybe he needs to go back to where they picked their kit. Omoya looks reluctant to check and thinks it wasn't added to his kit.
Yankari. Now you want listen, I see. Now you want one sandal.
Are you sure?
There's one I saw there. That place we carried back.
One sandal.
I saw one sandal.
Even Chidima thinks so.
Probably it's really nice.
So I saw one sandal.
Let's get them.
Where are they?
I see him. Is it?
I see.
We'll go bring the
Tell them.
We'll probably check on our way. No, I think it should be done.
Well, if he feels it was a strategy by someone to slow him down, we'll see.
Anything can happen. It's a jungle. It could be a strategy to slow me down. But it's a jungle. I expect nothing less. I'm prepared for what's coming next.
But meanwhile, there is no time to check time. Something tells me we have not heard the last of this sandal issue. Let's hope one of the forest keepers sees it. It will soon be dusk, and they will still need to build their camp if they can locate the place. They set out, following the trail and clues for direction.
This one are danger. This one are danger. Guys, see red. So they carry it now.
I said it. I can't talk to you guys.
I don't need to now go another junction. How many they say follow person? No. These dogs are straight. As far as you follow me for back, I ready. Now, if you are saying one fall, I bet who get umbrella? Better is make an umbrella. Okay. When I see how you go for arrow, then I tell her the direction be that.
Cracking jokes helps them bridge time and keeps their spirits high as well. Even singing too. Our contestants have been trying to locate the place they will build their camp for a while now. The arrow sign gives them a clue on the directions to go. The jungle is vast, and it will take some navigation for them to trace where they are going. It looks like our sojourners have come to a dead end. They have lost their way.
But the thing is pointing this way now. A little to your left instruction, not the pointer. A little to your left.
To me thinks they should go left, as the sign says.
Hey, wait, so calm down. We are not going to this fast. See the thing now. This is not sharp left. This is sharp left. It's sharp your left. Wow.
You guys are going to the right.
That's your right. Now you know the problem.
But others think the arrow should guide them in the direction. Majority seem to agree with that line of thought. Finally, they make their way to the right spot. Nothing much to call it a home, but this will be their residence for the time they will spend in the forest. Where the anchor and taskmaster were already waiting.
I see that you've all found your kits and you're all well suited up. Now welcome to your base.
Thank you.
This is home for as long as the quest is on. Now, as you can see, we have combed through the forest to find you a path where you can lay your heads and call your homes. But the challenge there is you get to make this place habitable for yourselves. Your taskmaster will come forward and let you know what you need to do to build your homes and make this place your base.
All right, everyone step forward. Grab 1 element, please. Everyone, let's go. You can drop your stuff. You don't have to carry your load.
Safety first. They are given helmets and gloves to protect them.
Now, the helmets you pick should represent the clan that you represent. The helmets have been provided as shelter so you do not bang your heads while you make this place your home. There are also gloves, taskmaster.
All right. Now you have gloves, you have ropes, you have mats, you have something wrapped in right behind you. You have every material you need to set up your camp.
Might I add, this is your first task.
It's time to build the base camp. There is strength in numbers, they say, but some think they should work independently of each other as a clan.
Now, the very first task has been given to our 18 contestants. They have to make this jungle their home. How well do you think they would do? I thought they would come together, strategize, find out which goes where, because the team has provided all the materials that they need to make this place as habitable as you can imagine. I can't wait to see them tomorrow to find out what they come up with.
Well, till good counsel prevails. The taskmaster dishes out some instructions. If only they will listen.
Listen up, guys. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Pay attention. This is not a block of flats for each clan. This is a one big family residency, all right? So I'm not expecting you to divide yourselves or build for each clan. It's open for everybody, all right? Okay, good luck. Continue.
All right.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out how we are going to balance the whole structure in order to get a conducive resting place for us. But so far so good, we are progressing the way I see it.
Now that they decided to work as a group irrespective of clans, I guess it will be a lot easier for them to build their camp before nightfall. Or would it really?
We just located our camp and we are trying to make our shelter. So everybody's just trying to figure out what is what, which one is for the roof, which one is for the length, which one is for the breadth.
I bet you can drop the machete and then the way you are. Thank you.
I noticed that from the right side of the building, some of the bamboo woods mark arrow, which represent the right side of it. And then they have arrow 1, number from 1 to 6. Then we couldn't find arrow 6. We found arrow 1 to 5. So when we wanted to erect that particular part, we got confused along the line. But after we finished erecting that side, we were able to discover the arrow 6. That brings another confusion. That's the reason why I love to think and calculate before I take any action. Because I told them earlier, let's calculate first, let's think enough. There could be one piece missing. You can't just go ahead and start doing this thing like this.
Alright, who wants to fix this one? So let's teach you how to do it. Then let's do it.
Right about now, we're trying to build the tent where we're going to be staying. Everybody collectively together. So we have some people trying to do the roof. We have the tall guys there trying to fix the roof, and the rest of us are trying to work on the sides as well. And then we plan to do the base last because I think that's best because we're losing daylight right now. The sun is almost down, so I think it's best we do the roof first.
So much motion, no movement it seems. It doesn't look like they are making much progress, I must say. But safety first. And the taskmaster needed to remind them about this.
Okay, guys, wait. 1 second. I remember being in the jungle, you always have accidents. So, for your own safety, I would advise you to go wear your boots so you do not injure yourself.
Things are a little coordinated now, but not so much. The Situa seems to have an idea, but doesn't look like anyone is listening.
I discovered that some of the bamboo had B with some numbers written on it, some had L with numbers written on it, and some had R with some numbers written on it.
Guys, I think we should go back. Guys, calm down. Let's be wise. Let's be wise.
Listen now.
Let's be wise. Let's do the roof first. In case, let's just do the roof first. Then the side, we can fix the side, but the roof first, so that we can have somewhere to even hide.
Arguments and counter-arguments. Looks like our warriors this time around just love to hear their voices, with no one really listening.
We have B, that means we have the roof and a B.
We are the team. Let's come here. Once we sort this out, this work will move. Under 20 minutes, we're done. Yes, you guys should go for all the R. Any
It's not really difficult in building the house. It's just that the noise in the camp is too much and nobody's even listening. It's like a marketplace. Everybody have a paradigm or a perspective on building the house, which is good, but sometimes we should learn to listen to each other and know what to do.
Yeah. So one of them has to
So guys,
Guys, let us leave comments.
Yes.
Let me say something. I feel
It's for the side, yes, the side.
the major thing is your roof. Definitely. It can be at the side. Right now, before from.
So that
This one from falling.
The taskmaster is frustrated about this commotion going on and needed to step in.
Okay, guys, wait, hold up. You have different alphabets, right?
Yes, sir.
So R stands for what? Roof. L stands for what?
Length.
That's why I said this is very brilliant. You guys are so smart. And B stands for what?
Yes.
What if R stands for right and L stands for left? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right.
The taller guys band together to face the roofing. Miguel thinks he knows better. He seems to be impatient with some of his co-contestants.
Ifeanyi and Imiabasi they are not paying attention. They are just going with the flow. I mean, for them, anything goes for them. Okay, they are not being calculative enough, and it's very, very annoying. I don't work with those kind of people. I love to be calculative. I love to think. I love to reason before I take any action. But these guys are not actually reasoning enough, and becoming very difficult, making the whole task difficult for me and the rest of the team. But they are not listening to us.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but I've been bringing up very, very good suggestions so far, and I've been working with the guys on the side as well.
How many is there? No, leave it. That's the wrong one. No, now. Back. So, 3, 11, and 12. Let me try. Correct. Let me try. See, you get the way you go for them. One day. No, that's
I think everybody has their strengths, everybody has their weaknesses, and those with the strengths are putting it to good use.
I think this is solid enough. This is solid enough.
Never see.
This is solid enough. What you saying?
Don't be saying like you won't come out.
Real life. This is solid enough.
Okay.
What's going on? They live inside it.
No, never see. Come, let's start this.
Where's the other room? Now let's see if you guys fix this. The roof.
It was easy all along. All they needed was patience to observe and know what to do.
Last one. We're still doing under.
I'll get you from here.
Take it down.
At last, things begin to take shape. Or are they really?
Go.
So guys, remember, preference cover it to the end. Leave space here. Let's go down front.
That's next thing. Let's go back to the end.
Down to the end.
The front. You won't sleep here now. You sleep inside.
Hold it at the end. Hold it at the end. Hold it at the end.
Hello, Nebe.
They are in some sort of conundrum with the roofing of their camp. They are short of building materials for the roof. But someone is getting innovative here. Engineer Omoya thinks they should draw a map. I wonder how he thinks that will help without an architect. I guess he hasn't realized that he's in the jungle.
Well, so far so good. I think we are all trying, just that the instructions that we are trying to give ourselves are not being listened to.
But the way this taskmaster spoke, I felt a clue in what he said. So I didn't want to argue at first because we're just coming to camp. I don't want to act as if I know it all.
To the best of my knowledge, people have been bringing up good suggestions, good ideas, and everybody's trying to put in some form of effort one way or the other.
And everyone has to pitch in to build the camp.
Last one.
This is like the step, so there's space under. Alright. Give me floor. You can't. So let's try.
Let's see. No problem. Pull like this. Go back at it. Don't pray more now. Let's finish.
No problem, Mikel. Continue.
I know.
The ladies dug in as much as the men. Truly, what a man can do, they say, a woman can as well. Little by little, the structure was taking shape.
Alright, let's go. Good. Good. So let's let's go.
The floorboards are put in place.
Yeah. It's fine. You guys no cause, please. Don't worry, let's do this.
Welcome to the jungle. This is the age of craftsmanship. The Gulder Ultimate Search, Season 12. Night gradually falls in camp.
Well, we are trying to build our tent, and we're kind of having lots of challenges right from the beginning to now. First, we had arguments on where to start or how to start it. At the end of the day, we were able to come up with something. But right now, we are kind of having issue with our roof. The center roof is kind of falling down now. We are looking for a way to raise it up. Some guys are already taking care of that.
As you can see behind, we just finished making our tents for the night. This is where we'll be sleeping for the rest of our camping here. And at first, it was as if we weren't going to make it on time, but we had to come together as a whole team, not individually, but as a team to put our heads together and make everything work out.
On a scale of 1 to 100, I would say we're like on the task for today, we're on 50-60 because we still haven't fixed up, I think, the bedrooms, toilets, and I think the windbreakers from the front of the building. So we're not yet done, we're still on it. So I feel tomorrow we're going to continue.
Today's task was to build up our tent where we'll spend the rest of our time here. It was a bit challenging in the beginning because everybody had opinions and everybody wanted to be listened to. But at the end of the day, we figured it out, and with teamwork, we did I think a pretty job.
Literally, I feel tired, to be honest with you. But the good thing about it is that for the fact that we were able to achieve what we wanted, how we wanted it to be, is quite inspiring. Like, I'm tired, but that doesn't mean that when there's another objective, I can't do it. But from what we've done, I feel tired, and I'm very happy that I'm here. I'm very happy that I'm part of this.
I'm so tired. I can queue for water now.
There's no pad inside.
Are you serious?
I removed the pad. I was tight. I couldn't go
But what's better after this?
It's better, yeah. The pad is inside my bag.
I beg, I need water.
So you keep it yourself. Okay.
Where's the rope for this?
Filling their stomachs seems more of a worry now than the comfort of sleep.
Okay.
Well, now to go shower. What are we going to eat first? Now let's figure out food before bathing.
See, this cooking, we should not cook separate at least this night, even if we want head one touch.
This job with the one to do, we there about.
Everybody, would they red oil now?
Would they bring red oil?
All of us equalize the thing now. Equalize that now. You bring
Good thing they all decided to pool all their food stuff together, else some would have had only oil to eat. But there is a problem. What will they cook?
We'll just do porridge rice. Is it porridge? I mean jollof rice.
No salt, rice care this night.
They realize there is no salt. This is going to be interesting. Cooks without salt. Maybe our warriors are an exception. They eat their food, salt or no salt.
Yes, let's cook yam. Guys,
That thing, you know better to put inside another pot. Because this thing now,
yes, ma'am.
This is the splash person. Where is the pot you wash? You know better to put inside another pot. This thing now,
yes, ma'am.
this is the splash person. Where is the pot you wash?
Let's take touch fire again. So that this thing doesn't go. The kerosene thing now.
Not because of that thing, a chemical. They on it again.
So,
Okay,
use this one now.
Wait first. It's not by kerosene. If you use only kerosene on and then it will go off again.
As the night wears on, they try to loosen up with some music and getting to know each other more.
Nobody big pepper. Nobody big pepper. Rachel. Please, my big pepper.
One big plate, they don't finish. Nobody.
Hey, I know.
One first.
Say, half hour. That am big, we better cut am.
Why my own?
You baby, that's what I'm talking about.
That person will collect that
You
can't put it on top my own.
Where are your plates now?
What are you plate now?
This is very sad.
Yeah, this is my own and that their one, no be the same thing.
Oh my God, you know, one.
I'll say this with
Let's
the
one. Let's ball. It's nice. Yeah. But the young pastor. I beg.
because
Don't quit. Let's the ball.
Now, that they give you according to size now.
Yeah, going to size.
if you are here that they put oil for people now, they are asking for oil. I made a settle in your face. I'm not putting again until I put for everybody.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you go change the name now, shoe.
Why give you a size?
Some people here be like, so you say one
This is my own. I don't understand. See this one too. My picture my house like this. You know, Google money, but I want one.
what is your grace? Because you there now, you light the fire.
Now you find first,
No, all of us not there.
Father, have your way. Now, parents, they believe you find go hard. Very satisfied. Okay. People run because of food.
Who has he gotten oil?
Oh, yeah. The director is here. The big fish.
Seven people haven't gotten food. What? Who never collect food may come now.
Why now? You
Food finish. We don't finish.
What manager now?
Yeah, they start now say my yam small.
Not tired. I noticed something. I noticed something. Keep quiet, but here, what's the name? Reva. Reva, keep quiet, like say no day anywhere. Reva, come on. Reva, report. Reva, come and cook. Reva.
I beg, I never drink water. I never go bottle water. I never go bottle water. You never see anything. Don't be like say I choose to take quiet. And water will go back. You don't waste this for anyway. Make on a state. You don't waste this. You don't waste this for anyway.
You there? Waiting you talk, repeat it.
You guys are wrong for standing.
You can't tell me I'm wrong for standing on the road. Oh yeah, wait, let me tell you something now. Make you respect us to say you guys are the middle. You dare me to say you side, you say we dey one side. Una dey.
But wait, man, understand what you didn't bring the lantern.
Wait. We that were wait, now chill. Oh yeah, chill. Wait, now let me answer you. We dey back, right? We carry lantern put for this side to make reflection of light no reach us.
Okay.
That's for a purpose, right?
Okay.
Then now him carrying that lighter to pass at that place. That's what God is.
When you guys are having your back here, didn't you tell us to leave that place? So why can't he go back?
Do you know where the problem is?
To go back.
You guys are on the road. You guys on the road. That's what you don't know.
They were here. They told us not to go for those.
We're not telling them how to leave.
What will stop you?
Where is the base?
You even came and took our lantern to go and fetch water. Like seriously.
This guy is a
Shut up your mouth. You are just an illiterate. If you are not an illiterate, you won't talk to me like that. If you are not an illiterate, you won't talk to me like that. Only an illiterate. You are an illiterate.
You don't have home training. He took our lantern and when he was approaching, he said, Finger, please, we're having our bath. Turn back. He said that he's not looking at us. Why did he take our lantern? For him to come and pick our lantern where we kept it, that means it was a deliberate act. And all this while, he didn't go to fetch water. It was immediately he heard that we are having our bath. That was when he remembered to go and fetch water.
We waited for you to fetch water.
Yes, he went and took our lantern from where we kept it.
No, it doesn't make sense.
And he's here, and everything is ignorance. Are you part of us?
If you want to bath, don't be here to bath. This is not the place where we go. See, that you go go fetch water. And I was going like this. I carry this like this. And I don't reach here. And I tell me say, wait. I come to say, okay, say I'm facing here.
What are you trying to defend?
You want to be?
What do you want to defend?
You want to be?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? You should be ashamed. You should be one like this. Can you imagine? Let's like between the and we want to please one guy should bath. And when he was approaching, we told him.
Illiteracy is running over your blood.
The skies look like it might rain. Maybe the heavens have a welcome gift for them. Some showers of blessings. They gradually settle in for their first night in the jungle.
And never win.
We even went on weekend and